Welcome back to Tech Baby's Crib, and today we're going to be building the IKEA Kallax. Until now we've been having these little toy chests, and today we're going to step up our game a lot by building this Kallax shelf system. It's basically a 4x4 of open cube shelves that are square shaped and looks really cool. And then we got a bunch of different drawer type things that will go in those cubes. These will fit in. These are also from IKEA, the Drona, and these things, they'll fold up into little cubes that fit in. So half those cubes will have one of these squares in it, half of them will be empty and visible to public. So we're going to start out by building this thing. Let's get to it. This video is going to focus on the setup of the Kallax, but you could check out our other videos in the description below and at our website for more of a review, an overview, and demo. So we got 4 pieces like this here. These are the, I guess these are going to be the outside, the base. They're not very heavy, not as heavy as Kallax booklet. So this is, what it's going to look like. It's 4x4, and we'll get you some up closes of this, but it's a pretty big booklet. So make sure we have all the right pieces in the box, and then we'll start building this thing. The build was not very complicated. None of the steps were particularly difficult or involved any special skill or anything. Looks like I lost you there for a few minutes, but we'll just keep going. It was one of the easier builds in that sense, but at the same time, there were a lot of steps, very much repetitive, and it was kind of straining, took a while in that sense. There are also various different shapes and sizes of the Kallax, so definitely worth checking it out on IKEA. There's a whole range of different sizes with different numbers of squares, different inserts including drawers and shelves and other sorts of things I don't even know. So definitely worth checking out. So now we're gonna lift this thing up. We're gonna lift it up that way. The 2 holes at the back for anchoring. Alright, so we got the Kallax up against the wall. We've got a couple of these boxes in here. We're going to do some of the wicker ones, you'll see that, but I'm just going to finish the last step of anchoring this to the wall. Really important, especially with baby stuff. You always got to read the instructions and do it properly because, for example, for this piece here, it could tip over this way, fall on a person, and you really just need to anchor it properly. So make sure to read all the instructions. There's 2 different ways to anchor this. I'm going to anchor it to a back wall, but there's also a different way for anchoring it to a side wall. So just check out those instructions. There it is. That's the setup. One of these, they come in all sorts of colors. The Drona. Here's the white one. Rip off that packaging. You kind of just open it up into a box. There's a little zipper inside, and you just zip that closed. Zip that all the way closed, and then there's a piece that will fold down over top. Folds down over top just like that. So that just fortifies it. And there you got, now you got this box. You can stick some other toys and things in here, and then when you're done with them, you just slides right in, and they fit very nicely. Okay, so we got our stuff for the virus, the masks, these wallets, doctor stuff, arts and crafts. Now we're getting down into the library, and some games, and Play-Dohs, and a secret compartment down there, and just over. And that's a whole lot of stuff in the Kallax. So really great, really helpful, useful, functional. You want to make sure that it's anchored in there in those corners, and you should be good to go. You could also have it coming directly out of a wall to kind of split a room up. Seen that before? It's nice. And yeah, cool. So that was our overview of the setup of the Kallax. It's a great piece for storing lots of different things. Highly functional, easy to set up, good value, and great quality. So overall, we're very happy with it. Definitely check out the other videos in our series where we overview the Kallax, where we demo more of it, show you some up close pictures, video footage to get a sense of what it looks and feels like, and where we give our review. You can check those out on our website. Check those out in the link to the description below. If you've used the Kallax or other similar types of furniture, we'd love to hear about it in the comments below. What did you like? What didn't you like? What other pieces are comparable, and what can they do that the Kallax can't do? Let us know.